Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Please go back up.
I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore.
Go back up. You got to be kidding me. Are you serious? No, 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 no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, what you can do is you can hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you'll be notified anytime I release any new videos right here on my channel, because Bitcoin seems to be crashing and I need to pay attention. I'll tell you probably the reason why and what I'm gonna do about it. Coming right up. What are you doing? What's up, Cryptoland? Black Crypto here, bringing you another cryptocurrency video. I wanted to bring you a quick video to talk about this particular crash that we just witnessed in terms of Bitcoin. Bitcoin dropped nearly 50% in terms of market cap. In terms of the other cryptocurrencies out there, we saw the same thing in terms of 40, 50, and 60% in terms of a drop. And we really want to know what exactly is behind this. Is it in terms of the virus? Is it some other particular type of factors in terms of what happened? I know that this has put a lot of fear into individuals out there that have been looking in terms of Bitcoin as an asset to get involved with. But I have a few reasons in terms of why this actually happened. Right now, the market is rebounding just a little bit, but it's still trading very low in terms of about $5,000 or so, 5,500 between that range. It was just a couple days ago that I made a video where I was talking about, hey, you know, Bitcoin is trading right underneath $8,000. And if it drops anywhere between $3,000, then that's an area of concern. Now, we almost reached $3,000. It dropped nearly down to about $3,600, $3,800 in some markets. And that is an area of concern. The one good thing about it is that it did not stay all the way down there at the bottom for too long. It did bounce back up, and now it's going back up steadily. It still hasn't crossed over that 6,000 threshold, but it's still an area of concern. And I have a few factors on exactly why we saw such a sharp drop. Now, one of the reasons why I think this happened is because of the stock market. Now, we've seen the stock market go down in terms of the last several weeks, and it's been going down very violently. And now this is something that I think is almost correlated with cryptocurrencies, not probably directly, but we do see some correlation. And the reason why I think I see some correlations between the two is because of the type of investors that's invested in the stock market. Whenever we see a lot of the big institutional players in terms of investors that are taking their money out of the stock market, they also want to try to hedge their bets in terms of the investments in terms of the cryptocurrency market as well. If they start to see that the cryptocurrency market is going down in terms of the asset, they do have safeguards they have to have in place when it comes to an investment firm that they want to start cashing in or cashing out some of those assets to try to leverage their company so they're not losing too much on their balance sheets. So I think this is one of the reasons why we definitely see a drop in the price in terms of Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market as a whole. One of the other reasons why I believe that we had such a crash has to do with the Plus token scammers dumping their Bitcoin onto the market and asking a very low price. Now, anytime you see a lot of Bitcoin being placed on the market, we have a potential for a dump. That's why I don't think this is a crash. I think this is more or less a dump. Now, when I'm talking about a dump, remember that Bitcoin, there's only a finite amount of Bitcoin that would ever exist or that would ever be in a circulating in the market at any one given time. So anytime one single person puts out a whole lot of Bitcoin and dump it onto the market, this has a potential to bring the price of Bitcoin way down. And once that price starts going down, you start seeing other people going on board and starting to sell off their Bitcoin as well. So it's just a cascade effect where one person sees the other person doing something and it just keeps on going down in terms of that trend, which in terms of that large market that we see, that's just going completely down in terms of that one particular date. Now the price of Bitcoin is definitely rebounding. I mean, we saw the price go all the way down to about $3,600, and it's now already rebounding in terms of trading now about $5,600 to $5,500 or so. Now it hasn't gone all the way back up like we definitely would expect it to be going right back up, but it's going to get there. I definitely believe so. So that's one of the reasons why I think that this is more or less a dump rather than a crash of the entire market. If it was a crash, I think we would be seeing this price go down a whole lot lower and consist over several days or even a week or so in terms of the prices sharply continuing to go down until most of the coins are definitely sold as cheap as possible, whether that's going all the way down past $3,000, which is pretty much my limit in terms of thinking that it's going to be a crash, or going all the way down to about $2,000, or what some people are even saying all the way down to $1,000. If it goes down to $1,000, then I can definitely say it is a crash. Now, when it comes to the price of Bitcoin dropping sharply down, this may be an opportunity for you. Not only a person that has a lot of fear and they just want to sell off their Bitcoin, but this can be a very good opportunity. Think about it. If the price of Bitcoin dropped all the way down violently to about $3,800, this is an opportunity, or this was an opportunity for you to buy Bitcoin. I definitely bought Bitcoin when it dropped all the way down to that price, but you can buy Bitcoin at $3,800 and then sell it when it goes back up to about $5,600 that is trading right now. That's about 15% in terms of increase that you could have sold and made really good money in terms of your returns on that investment if you had made that investment during that particular dump. Now, I'm not a professional advisor. Please do not take this as professional advice. Definitely seek a professional whenever you want to make any decisions when it comes to you and your investments and your portfolio. But I believe that this is a great opportunity for those that are seeking some kind of investments out there, because this is what you can do when it comes to the volatility of Bitcoin, right? When it comes to stocks, generally you do not see this kind of volatility when it comes to the stock market in terms of a price going all the way from, $100 all the way down to $20, right? And then right back up to $80. Usually you do not see that kind of volatility in the stock market. But inside of cryptocurrency, this is very normal in terms of seeing such a difference in terms of price when it comes to this volatility, what's happening with cryptocurrency. So for a person like you who might be a person that want to do day trading, this might have been a great opportunity to get your feet wet and get involved. Of course, when you see a price like that dropping, you might say, hey, I don't want to get involved because the price might be dropping even further. But one of the things that I say about Bitcoin is that, listen, I believe that Bitcoin is going to go to a very high price in the future, whether it's $50,000, whether it's $100,000. And this is one of the reasons why I am a hodler. I hold Bitcoin because I expect Bitcoin to increase in value in the future. Now, when it dropped all the way down, I definitely made my own investments in it, but I did not sell it when it went right back up. I am not a day trader. I am definitely a hodler because I believe more in the technology and the future of cryptocurrencies. But for a person that might be involved or might believe in terms of day trading, and that's something that you want to do, that was a great opportunity to take advantage of the market as it dropped and rebound. So the question is, what kind of person are you? Are you a hodler or are you a trader? Are you a person that was just freaking out when you saw the price of Bitcoin drop? Are you a person that's going to capitalize off of that and start making some kind of trades and making some kind of investments when it comes to that? Or are you a hodler in terms of just holding on to Bitcoin because you're not phased by such a dump and you're just waiting for the price to skyrocket in the future? Let me know in the comments below, guys. I'm Black Crypto. Thank you for checking out the cryptocurrency video. Make sure you stop over to my Instagram and my Twitter at BLK Crypto. And I see you guys in the next video. Peace.